Hey FG fam, let me talk to you. Yeah! JC here today from Fittest Gamers, and today I present to you all WWE 2K24, and I'm going to show you all how you can complete the showcase mode the absolute fastest and the best way to complete it to get all of the objectives completed smoothly. So first thing you're going to want to do is hit the options button. Make sure it is set on easy. Do not do this on legend, hard, or normal. It will give you a tough time. Even normal will give you a tough time. So keep it easy, keep it simple. That's all you have to do. So make sure it's on easy. Boom. Obviously, I'm going to choose the match that I want to do because I could choose any because I completed it all. So I'm going to go ahead and do Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle in WrestleMania 20, one of my favorite matches of all time. And yeah, we're going to go step by step from step 1 to step 3,797.95.8. And I'm going to show you all the steps and what I do in order to beating the showcase mode the fastest and how to complete all of the objectives. Simple as pie. Let's get this show started. So first thing I'm going to go ahead and say is ignore the top left. Why? Because it doesn't really explain to you how to do it all the time. It pretty much is a little confusing to say the least. It doesn't really explain it well. So what are we going to do? We're going to always pause the game when we have an objective. Pause it, make sure you're on the Showcase Objectives tab. There under current objectives, it tells you how to perform the objective. So here I need to do a Northern Lights suplex. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab my opponent, followed by the analog pointed to the left and square, and that's going to do the maneuver. Really easy when you do it this way. I suggest you do it this way if you're having a hard time. It's just the best way to do it. We're going to go ahead and skip the cutscenes for copyright purposes. Now, what do we have to do next? There's 2 objectives. Doesn't matter which one you do. Whenever 2 pop up, doesn't matter which order you go up by. So we have to do we have to perform some dodges or reversals. All you gotta do is tap R1 3 times, and it's done. You don't even have to successfully do a reversal. Just do the R1 tap 3 times, and then hit it. Next, you're gonna want to go ahead and grab your opponent and do a light grapple attack. How do you do that? You just press circle and square. The analog does not need to point anywhere. Just circle and square. Simple as that. So I'm gonna go with R1. So I have 2, even though I didn't successfully reverse it, but it registered because I tapped R1. Just do what the objective tells you, and you will succeed. That's all you gotta do. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grapple, square, light attack, done. Now we're on to the next objective. What do we have to do here? Current objective: successfully attack, grapple, or dive at your opponent to cause damage. Pretty much just do damage until that meter fills up. Then, or simultaneously at the same time, you can grab the opponent, Irish whip them towards the rope, hit square, X, or circle to perform a rebound attack. Doesn't matter which one you do, just do 3 different ones. So it's like this. I'm gonna go ahead and Irish whip him. Once Kurt decides to not be a wrestling machine against me, I'm gonna go ahead and Irish whip him to the ropes. There we go. I have to do a little reversal there. Irish whip to the front ropes. I'm gonna go ahead and Irish whip, circle, and I'm gonna hit X. Boom. 1 move, done. X is usually the heavy attack, so you will do more damage with X. Irish whip to the other rope, and I'm gonna go ahead and do square. Boom. That actually did a move by itself. Sometimes when you Irish whip, there's a move already set with circle, and it's just gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it with square now so you can see the different maneuvers. And no, I just did it again with circle, which is perfectly fine. Now that the damage is done, we have to do another maneuver, and the damage is not done, but we have to do another objective. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the game. What do I have to do? Circle to grab the opponent, analog to the right plus square to perform a wrist lock arm drag. Simple as pie. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pick up my opponent, circle to grab, analog to the right, and here we go. We perform the wrist lock arm drag. This may or may not have the damage done, so we might have to do another move, which is fine, and have fun with it. You know, right now there's nothing else left to do but just beat up your opponent. So boom, 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 and do a little combo there. Beautiful. That should do the trick. Now we have to do a 3 amigos. How do we do that, right? Well, I'm gonna pause it just for the purpose of this video. You pretty much are doing your signature maneuver, which you do it with R1 and square. I don't have a signature yet, so I'm gonna do 1 more punch. Now I got it. It's telling me what to press. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm waiting. Is it gonna cut it? Maybe not. Perfect. There we go. And now we go to little cutscene action. We skip it. What's the next thing we have to do? Current objectives. While standing in front of your opponent, press circle to grab them. Then analog up plus square for a snapmare and face scrap. It wants me to do it in the ring. If you look at the top, this is when you do have to look at the top left where you do it. So it wants me to do it while standing in the ring. You cannot do it outside, so make sure you pay attention to those small details. The current objectives that I'm reading in the bottom part is telling me how to do it. The top is telling me what to do. So pretty simple. We're gonna go ahead and get into the ring. I keep saying simple because that's exactly what this is. I really hope this video can help a lot of you that are struggling with this. I know it could be confusing. They've changed how showcase modes and things have been in the past. It's been easier in other WWE games, but as time goes, they want to get a little more advanced and more complex, and that's what happens. So we're gonna wait for Kurt Angle to get into the ring. I'm gonna go ahead and grapple, analog up, and this should be the snapmare takedown. There we go. I'm gonna do a little cutscene. I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut it or not. I don't think so. Yes, I am. Boom. What's next? Successfully attack, grapple, dive your opponent to cause damage. Once more, we're going to do damage. But we can also do that while doing the bottom objective, which is end your combo with square for light combos. So if you have trouble doing combos, just go here and it tells you how to perform each thing. Anything that ends with square is a light combo. Anything that ends with X is a heavy combo. Anything that ends with circle is a grab combo. So right now they want me to perform a light combo. So all I'm going to do is square, square. I'm just gonna spam square, and it's gonna it's gonna get it done. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, and he reversed it on the fourth one, which is amazing because that hasn't happened to me after playing this match dozens of times. I like it because it's really accurate to, you know, obviously it's accurate to what happened in real life. So this should do the trick. There we go. Now we have to do another maneuver. This could get a little tricky. Angle is dazed. Sneak up behind him and hit him with a hurricanrana. So how you do a rear grab? Well, look at the bottom part of current objectives. It tells you how to do this. When behind an opponent, press circle to grab and then analog up and square to perform a hurricanrana. How do you get behind an opponent? The right analog, left or right, you're going to spin your opponent as they're standing in front of you. So it tells you what to do. So check this out. I'm going to grab him, even though he's stunned, so it's a lot easier for me. Okay, so I've never seen someone reverse it while being stunned. This I don't know about that's a first. I thought, you know, when you're stunned you can't reverse it, but I guess I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin him. Boom. Grab, analog up and square. Hurricanrana is indeed accomplished. Boom. What is next? I gotta do a taunt. How do you taunt? It tells you right there, but I'm gonna pause it. Taunt by pressing, and it tells you which one to press. You have to press that one, whichever one is highlighted in the directional buttons. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt. Simple. Boom. Taunt is complete. Let's do some damage to move on to the next objective. That should do the trick. What do we have next? Perform a signature while having a signature stored. How do you do it? R1. If, you know, let's say a superstar you're using has different signature maneuvers while the opponent is standing in the same position, because sometimes they have maneuvers from the top rope, turnbuckle. It's different, so it doesn't matter how you press it. For this case, it's going to tell me just to tap R1 and square. Sometimes it's going to say to hold. That's the difference. That's the key indicator. So just make sure you read that, and that's how you'll get it done. I do have a signature stored, so I'm going to go ahead and perform it. Hopefully he doesn't reverse it. If he reverses it, then we're in store, and he did not reverse it, so we're good to go. So that's all we're going to do is you know, our three amigos are going to open up the next objective once this is done. Boom. Complete. What is next? Oh, he got up right away. Okay, I'm going to pause it still, though. While standing in front of an opponent, press X to perform a heavy attack. So all I got to do is press X to do a heavy attack. Just X. You can put the directional button wherever you want. Up, forward, left, boom. And there we go. Perfect. Is it going to do is it going to change the screen? No, it's not. Is it? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Boom. Once that's done, what do we have to do next? We have different current objectives. Eddie has mastered many DDTs. This tells me how to do it. So front grapple, then analog to the left and X. Middle rope to standing opponent square. Circle from the apron, then X. There are different ones. I'm going to keep it simple, stupid. KISS, the acronym KISS. I'm going to press circle, analog to the left, and X. You're going to do a DDT. And from there, you're going to go ahead and do your finisher. So circle, X. Boom, DDT is coming right now. That objective is done. We're going to go ahead and pause it real quick. So we have to do a finisher and a signature maneuver. I don't have a signature yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do the frog splash. How you do the frog splash? While standing on the top rope with the opponent down and a finisher stored, press R1 and X. So it tells you how to do it. You got to go to the top rope. I'm just doing this because maybe you don't know how to do a frog splash. I do the video. I'm explaining in ABC terms as simple as I can explain it. So yeah, once that's done, now all I gotta do is a signature maneuver. I must get it. So this is where it gets fun because all I gotta do is just moves, wrestling moves, and that's it. And I'll be able to unlock, you know, I'll be able to get my signature maneuver. So a couple more moves away and we'll have the signature maneuver. A couple little reversals here and there. But this is the best way to do it if you're struggling, is just pause it and read current objectives. That's the only solution I have. But if you read it, it will tell you how to do it. My next solution is that if we do get, you know, over like 30 likes or so, and people are having trouble with certain matches, comment the match you're struggling on, and I will do a video dedicated to that match. That's what I could do, and I'll probably reiterate that at the end of the video in case no one caught that. So yeah, here we go. And this, I think, is the last objective for the match. I'm not sure. Might be one more. I could be wrong. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see what it says. Boom, he's done. And no, it's not done yet. So what do we have to do? It's a lot of verbiage there. Slow down. Slow it down and you're going to know what to do. So what do we have to do? It says angle face down on the mat, grab his head, and go for the double stomp arm breaker. I don't know how to perform that. So what do? I pause it, go to current objectives. It tells me right here. He needs to be face down. Look at the tip. Press the analog to the right or left, the right analog standing near a down opponent. And it's going to transition them from facing the face up to face down. Once they're there, you're going to go to the head. You're going to press circle standing at the head of the face down opponent and then X. Watch this. Analog to the right. I'm at his head, right? Circle to grab, X for the double stomp. Simple as that. And I believe this is the last objective. Unfortunately, I do have to skip the cutscene and boom! We're done. 18 objectives completed. It can't get any more easier than that. It cannot get any more easier than that. I try to break it down as much as I could, and that's what I did. There's so many other matches to choose from. This is another classic right here. I might just do this for the fun of it while we do our little outro. So let me start this up. Have my little cues of how I end my videos, and we'll go from there. Yeah, having some fun. That's how you do it. That's how you complete what we did, how I did it. Ideally, it's best to just pause it and go from there. You know, look at me now. I'm not even pausing and I'm doing it. It's because I do know this game in and out. I'm not proud of that. So I just played a lot of wrestling games throughout my whole life. So I am pretty good at them. I can't even lie to you when it comes to that. But yeah, pausing it and reading the current objectives, you will always be able to, you'll be able to finish all the objectives in no time. Some may be a lot harder than others. I will not lie to you. Some, like this one here, show you defensive prowess. I have to let him hit me. I have to let HBK hit me, and I have to reverse it. So some you do have to earn. So like this one right here, look, I did it right there. Boom, easy as that. And it tells you how to do it, so it's not too hard. Just when in doubt, just pause it and read what it says. That's my best advice to you. Pause it and read what it says. It goes a long way. Have fun too. Don't just do objectives. Have some fun. Beat your opponent up. The more you beat the opponent up, the easier it is going to be towards the end of the matches and whatnot. So that's what it is. When I know it in and out, so I don't need to pause it constantly. The more you do it, you'll get used to it. Trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say that. Absolute trust. The more you play it, the easier it's going to be. So that's all I have here for you all here today. I hope it was helpful. I hope what I did was helpful. And any questions, let me know in the comment section below. As I said too, if there's a specific match you're struggling on, I do not mind doing a video for it. Just we gotta get some support. I don't want to be doing videos for no reason now. Here in FG, I got limited time with the Fire Academy, whatnot, the gym. Doing a lot right now, so I'm doing my best to present you all some content, and I'm glad you all support and continue to support. So that's what I have for you all here today. This is today's video. That's what the video of the day was today. I got up and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little before class and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little showcase mode action so that they, whoever's struggling, I hope this helps. But this is the best method. I know pausing it, whatever, it could be tedious. The best method is to pause it and read it, because sometimes the objectives are not clear the way they stated there in the top left. It's not clear verbiage. It's just not the best wording. They don't use the best wording at times. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Well, you know, I'm JC from Fitness Gamers. Remember to brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your ass, as I say in all the videos. Remember that God is good, God is real, and miracles do happen. I am a living proof of those miracles. Trust me, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the great man above. A little side note, I do want to start doing workout videos, so please support the workout videos so I can continue to bring more, and we can just help FG grow. The plan is FG, I want it to be global. 100,000 subs by the end of the year. Absolutely possible. Let's make it happen one day at a time, one subscriber at a time. Show it to your friends. I'm here to motivate and, you know, motivate, help out, all kinds of great content. Follow me on my personal Instagram at _itsjc, and then we have a new workout Instagram that's called Dream Chaser JC, and of course that is our TikTok as well. So please support any way you can. Thank you all so much. Extremely grateful. Remember Hulk Hogan saying of say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brothers and sisters, and John Cena's mantra of never give up and great things will go your way. And of course, as Dusty Rhodes would say, aim for the moon and shoot for the stars, or get a dream and hold on to it. Something like that. I really got to get better at the Dusty Rhodes one. Until somebody corrects me in the comment section, that's what it's going to be. So, from my part of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Vietnam. I don't know why I always say that. It's just, I don't know, I like saying it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. God bless you all. More content definitely coming. Wrestling is at the top of the world, so we have so many things happening. So many great things happening in the wrestling world, and it's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan overall. Absolutely exciting time to be a wrestling fan. So thank you so much. God bless you all. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, and clean your ass. JC from Fitness Gamers is the part where I'm logging now and I say cue the static, please.